This is episode 4 of Does It 3, where I spin a wheel full of anime suggested by all of you, watch it, and see if it passes the 3-episode rule. Now let's see what anime we're getting today. So it looks like I'll be watching Robo Armageddon, and this was suggested by KRSpirit2059 over on YouTube in episode 0. And remember, if you want to suggest an anime for the wheel, make sure to put it down in the comments. Now I'm going to go watch my anime, and I'll be right back. I'm very split on this because on one hand, I'm all for crazy over-the-top action and great character designs. On the other hand, what the hell is happening? So there was an invasion by an alien species on the moon, but thanks to giant robots, they were eventually beaten. Now, as the threat is returning in new and nefarious ways, humans have begun fighting amongst themselves to take control of the titular Geta rays. Betrayal, truth, and the power of mecha plot devices keep alliances murky as the world is plunged into Armageddon. So I want to address the visuals first. This holds up extremely well with impressive art and animation. The mechs in particular stand out with unique and highly detailed transformations, along with eye-catching destruction during the non-stop fighting. The character designs exude 90s aesthetic, from grungy, tattered clothing to the aliens' overall darker palette that uses slightly different shades for subtle contrast. Everything looked animated as well, instead of creating a focal point or moment, which drives home how much detail was put into it. Now for the story. It's 2 steps up from utter nonsense at this point. It couldn't care less about past conflicts, most character motivations, backstories, or setting up any conflict beforehand. It feels like a climactic fight we barely know anything about, with flashbacks barely making it past the 20-second mark, as if that is enough to become emotionally invested in anything. We get just enough to know there are complicated machinations behind the scenes and hidden character motivations that might later be revealed, but it never slows down enough to even try to make you care. This was pure action for action's sake, using a lot of popular mech tropes, making it feel extremely flat. And so the final verdict of whether this passed the 3-episode rule or not is no. Now, will I still go back and watch the whole thing at some point? Yes, because I don't drop anime and it could always improve. But unless you only care about action and cool 90s visuals, this was a poor introduction. And thank you again to KRSpirit2059 over on YouTube for this suggestion. Have you guys seen this anime? Let me know in the comments and follow for maybe news, reviews, and recommendations.